it's weird. It's not like just a big impact. It was more like these little things just kind of surfacing. One, for instance, Pathfinders. I was joining for the camps. That was it. Then I got my first Bible. I was like, yeah, okay, that's just something I have to hold on to. When I got it, I was like, this has no purpose to me. I don't know why I'd need this. Every camp we went on, they were always like reading or praying or talking about the Bible, talking about God. And like school, it wasn't a massive effect. Just every camp that I'd go on eventually just kind of surfaced up a little. I think at one point it just like switched. I was watching my mum get baptized and I just remember sitting there and it was just so cool to see.
Did you see a change in your mum?
Oh, very. I definitely saw a change in my mum. By the end of year 10, I'd been like, this is, I want to know more. Like, if this is so powerful, what is it? Boris came up to me and was like, hey, how would you like to do Bible studies with some of the year 12 boys? I was like, no, don't know about that. And then he was talking about it being like next year, like months away. It took 2 weeks and he comes up to me, he's like, so you're doing it tomorrow with Jacob. And then it just, the Bible studies kind of just went on from there. But I remember one night, I was dreaming I was getting baptized. I was in the water, I was coming back up. I'd heard like people talk about getting baptized or baptism or the story of what led them into baptism. And I was just dreaming that night and I was like, what's stopping me from getting baptized? I believe the same stuff they believe. I've been going to this church for a year now. I've been going to the school for like 2 years now. And I could instantly, already from going to TVAC, saw a change in myself. And I was just sitting there, I was like, why? What's stopping me from getting baptized? But at the same time, I was like, that's a bit of work. I gotta do a lot of stuff before I can get there. And then I think the next day, or maybe a few days after, I said something to Boris and he turns back to me and he goes, so when are you getting baptized? Just out of nowhere. I didn't say a thing to anyone else. Nothing. It was some silly dream that I had a few nights before. And I was talking to him completely irrelevant to baptism. And he just turns to me and he goes, so when are you getting baptized? I was like, where did you pull that from? Within the span of a week from when I had that dream, I had a few people come up to me, oh, so when are you getting baptized? I mean, God was definitely behind it. It's pretty cool that he cares so much about me, like in particular. That's pretty cool.